It is there. As you know, the Tulian society in Sweden was traced down in Austria, and in Austria they formed the Nazi Party. Himmler was looking for Thor's hammer, actually the only religion that can be combined with physics is a Nordic religion, which is made of reality. No other religion can compare to a Norse religion. There's a movie directed by John Carpenter, The Thing, in which a wolf transforms, becomes a human, and then a type of alien monster, which you shoot at it, and then it recovers cells and multiplies in cells and survives and revives. But the only thing that could kill it was a fire machine with some kind of chemical liquids that could combat against it and kill it definitely. It was a great movie, and the U.S. government had his basement in Antarctica, but it first was visited by the Nazis. They had great technology from the Aryans, the Norse gods. No other technology could compare to the Germans' tech. They had the best U-boats, the best jet planes, and even they had spaceships. Even though the United States government in paperclip mission hired most of the top Nazis, so the Nazis were never beaten up. They were just taken away to other land, which is the United States. There was a great warrior called Jan Žižka. He was from Czechoslovakia, from Czechia, and he was never defeated, even though he had just one eye, because the other eye had been cut off. That movie you can watch, which is called Medieval. He was a Teutonic Germanic warrior. Great movie. You can see that was a guy called Axel Stoll in Deutschland. Already died, the man, and he said that the planet Earth is a penalty planet, which the races that didn't obey the laws of the universe ended up here. I'm gonna remind you that homeostasis, which is the apparatus that is in the organism that transmit our hormones to the encephalic, this part of the head, of the cranium, uh, is the only organism organ in charge of the DNA memories of your ancestors. So I have done some research on it, and I think that what whatever tribe you belong, whether it be the Germanic tribes of the Celtic tribes, or the Native American tribes, or the Asian tribes, the Mongolian tribes. In this case, I belong to the Gothic tribes from the Germanic civilization. There's a university in Uppsala, Sweden, uh, and they had the book of the Gothic tribes in there. Even though there was a debate in Sweden against Spain, debating which country is more Gothic. Evidently, Sweden has more architecture, Gothic architecture, and names of the Gothic spellings in their lands. But Spain has the population, which is way more extensive than Sweden. The individuals of Gothic blood. Actually, the Gothic tribes were the first one in converting to Christianity. They were the first ones, and then came the Franks in France and dragged them down to Spain, dragged dragged the Gothic, the Visigoth, down to Spain, and the Ostrogoths arrived in Italy. I'm gonna tell this story of the which I can confirm that, as the Bible says, that you can trace down your blood, your veins, to the fourth generation. So you inherit the most relying DNA memories that can strengthen your vitality, your mind. And this is actually a fact that people who are descendants from Freemasons are smarter than others. I can call. Well, I will finish with this. Pray to the Old Father Odin of ours, brothers and sisters. Hailing to you, Old Father Odin, please always guide us through the good valleys and make us aware as watchers of you. Bring us your ravens, and that they lead us to the end battalion to win the war against the other religions. For sure, Old Father Odin, we love you, Father, as you are wise. Let me and give me the power to transmit my words, becoming your wisdom, Father, so that people wake up and see what's true and what's not, Father. Ska. There's some guys in YouTube which make Norse channels, as Andreas Hansen from Norway. Unfortunately, I'm in a room, I'm not in a forest, but I expect some time to be in a forest here where I live. Well, bye bye, guys. That Odin guide you.